keep up with me. Go, go, Baron Bunny! Tracked down by Outrider Amber.
An answer from this world? Windblade! This moment will be fun. What's the hurry? Cool it. Windblade.
You're in for a little shock.
What's the hurry?
It seems 2 of the halos have become solid ground. 1 more and the seals at the top of the tower will be broken.
Watch the wind. What's the hurry? Ha! Ha! Freeze! Ha! Ha! Ah! Ha! Ah! Cool it! Huh.
No one escapes my sights.
Yeah! Ah! Yeah! Freeze! What's the hurry? Dodge this! Oh, so sorry. Ha! 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 Freeze! Ah!
It's done! Paimon thinks we should venture onward from here.
I'm thinking about turning these adventures into songs after we're done. Hopefully, this song will be sung for years to come by the people of...
I have loved that song since... How are you feeling today? I am completely prepared and fully confident that we can do this.
Even Master Diluc accompanied us despite only being spies.
You shared your secret with me, and I only returned your trust to the same extent.
As for Master Jean, what about the tone-deaf bard?
It's freedom.
Freedom?
When you first arrived at Mondstadt, did no one tell you that Mondstadt is the city of freedom? She really is a child of freedom. Mondstadt is a romantic city without the and its citizens enjoy the most freedom amongst the 7 nations. I hope the dragon that once protected Mondstadt will soon be. No one should have deceived him by telling him that Mondstadt betrayed him, and no one should have told him that it was his eternal duty to protect the city. He has the right and freedom to choose his own way of life.
Venti?
Well then, traveler, may the thousands of years of wind that have blown through Mondstadt go with you. Just like the last time, I shall channel animal energy for you.
Oh, no wonder you said his voice sounds familiar.
Look! There are two shiny spots on Dvalin's back! They appear to be poisonous blood clots that have coagulated on his wounds. The Abyss Order must have cursed the wounds. That's what's corrupting Dvalin's mind. To save Dvalin, we're going to have to get rid of those blood clots. Aim for those blood clots! Dvalin is getting away, but I'm familiar with his tactics. Just hold on a bit longer. Condense the pure animo from the shots being fired. Shattering them will create acceleration currents. I can't control where they will appear, so keep your eyes peeled. Shatter the condensed animo orbs to create acceleration currents. I know it's hard to tell amidst the barrage of bullets, but this is the only way. we can fight Dvalin on equal grounds. The grandest bard is here to help. But first, let me be clear. Even after hundreds of years without use, Dvalin's teeth and claws are still very dangerous. Yeah! Now's our chance! Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck. Brace yourselves. Yeah! Celestinum Finale Termini.
This dragon has strange taste when it comes to naming things.
I named it for him just now.
Seriously?
Well, anyway, let's ride the wind currents and stay away from the breaking platforms. The energy flooding out from the fissures will be hot. Be sure to watch your step. Tainted blood clot on his neck. Chance! Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck.
This place is gonna collapse!
It's been a while since we flew like this together. Huh, Dvalin?
Just now. Why? Why did you not ask me to protect you like the last time?
Me not wanting you to listen to the Abyss Order doesn't mean that you have to listen to me. Freedom, if demanded of you by an Archon, is really no freedom at all.
Is this the power of the Animal Archon? But I am no longer part of the Four Winds.
Even if that's so, you still protected us regardless. Now spread your wings of freedom and go with my blessing.
And so, the Storm Terror threat was quelled. I clarified the misunderstanding to the citizens of Mondstadt and let them know that they are safe. To them, it seems Storm Terror attacked Mondstadt out of nowhere and then vanished just as quickly. They must be finding the whole ordeal very confusing.
However, winds change their course. Someday, they will blow towards a brighter future.
You guys are back! The honorary knight returns triumphant. Yep, we're back from tussling with Dvalin. You just returned yesterday, right? Jean got back first, and she told us all about your I wonder if I'll ever get an opportunity like that. That doesn't come into it. You guys deserve all the credit for how you resolved this crisis. When I brought you into the city that day, I was just doing my duty as an outright. You're welcome. But have you been waiting for us here this whole time? Of course not. Just because I'm not out on the front line doesn't mean I don't have work to do. Aftermath? Here? What happened in Mondstadt? While Master Jean was away, the monsters lurking nearby made a coordinated attack on the city. Fortunately, we weren't completely taken by surprise. I detected the Hilly Churls were moving closer to the city. Oh, yeah! Paimon remembers when we first met. Exactly. And if we hadn't started making preparation... Me too. But I have... Hilly Churls aren't our best guess. They've taken over the hill. That's right. And said... I'm sorry. You should be celebrating... There's no time like the present, right? You bet! You may have... Awesome! Let's go... Wait for me, a good... Barbara's here. Ta-da!
Mondstadt welcomes you.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
Here we crisis. Adventurers, roll up, youngsters. What? This storm terror threat? Storm.
Long live many trade. I hope they.
So storm every cloud for that, as long as we...
I guess I'll post an expedition at the Adventurers Guild.
Greetings. May I take your order?
Why so cold? I've always thought that we enjoy quite the intimate friendship. It seems your great battle sharpened not only your combat skills, but your wit as well. A knight after my own heart. To bask in the presence of Mondstadt's new big hero is quite the morale boost. And that's coming from a
Sweet-talking, sugar-coated Captain Kai.
Nonsense. I speak from the heart. Just looking for a quiet spot to collect my thoughts.
While all the other knights are working hard to clean up after the battle?
Thinking can be an arduous task, you know. Believe me, I'd much rather be taking out the trash.
So what you thinking about then?
The Abyss Order. A dragon wreaks havoc in Mondstadt, and the acting Grand Master leaves the city to combat the threat. Strategically, that's the perfect moment for the Abyss Order to make their move. If you were the Abyss Order, would you squander this golden opportunity by sending in nothing more than a few hilly churls? To get to the bottom of it, I decided to wait. So I waited and watched for their next move. Then came the day you made all hell break loose in Storm Terror's lair. Just as the hilly churls' cries sounded from the city gates, that same day, I saw shadowy figures lurking in the city itself.
Inside the city?
Well, all the other knights were outside, fighting the enemy. As you can imagine, that left the inside of the city completely unguarded, except for me, of course. And so I approached the Abyss Order infiltrators for a bit of, let's call it fraternizing. Through various means, I managed to gather some rather interesting intel. The situation is this. The Abyss Order. They are united under a single leader.
The Abyss Order has a...
Yes. And it was this...
What exactly did you have to do to find...
Let's just say I'm blessed. There's more. The Abyss Order has a name for this leader. They call her the Princess. Now, I'm sorry to cut this intelligence briefing short, but I do believe I spy Amber heading this way. I think she's still angry with me for my absence from the defense effort during the attack. I'd better slip away.
One minute I see Kaya, the next he slipped away. Clear sign of a guilty conscience. I agree. He sets a terrible example for someone who's cavalry. But let's forget about him. I worked super hard today, and my tummy's rumbling. Hi, Sarah. One sticky honey roast, please. So, now the Storm Terror threat is behind us. What are your plans for the next... Paimon thinks it's time to leave Mondstadt and keep looking through the 7 nations until we find clues. Huh, really? Oh, well, I guess this is goodbye for now. Hey, don't feel down. You'll always be a friend of the Knights of Avonia. That's the spirit. Remember, all right, now let's eat before it gets cold. That was good. Of course. Well, I don't trust myself in the kitchen. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Jean's waiting for you at the cathedral. It's something to do with the Holy
And a radish veggie soup.
May the god of Animo protect you.
This is Barbara, the deaconess of the church. She is here to retrieve the holy lyre to him.
May the Animo Archon protect you. I'm not really in a position to speak compared to our acting Grand Master, but I still want to thank you all on behalf of all of Mondstadt for... Fortunately, everything was resolved peacefully. I can't
Now the Fatui have no choice but to keep their mouths shut. They must be annoyed that things didn't turn out as... This time, they even lost their best excuse to pressure the Knights of... Diplomatically speaking, they gained nothing. And on the contrary, simply proved just how vexatious...
Sounds like quite the story. So, we cannot ask you to keep defending the lyre forever.
We, did bring it with us.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to collect rent. The church has always received the Holy Lyre! Lord Barbados! Even if I atone for these sins for the rest of my life, it would still not be enough!
Oh, give it here.
To fix it, but you'll never touch the lyre again!
We, really should get going. That trick I used to repair the Holy Lyre. I mean, the magic I used isn't going to hold forever, you know.
What? Tone deaf, Bard! Hey, don't go!
At last, Mondstadt's rodent ruler in the flesh. Scurrying through the streets looking for leftovers? Mondstadt calls this a god?
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
Don't you dare speak back to me, insolent bard. Absentee Archon of Mondstadt. How impotent you've become.
That smirk you wear looks out of place. Did you steal it from your master's face?
Should have held your tongue. So, this is a gnosis, Wouldn't be caught dead wearing this ugly thing in public.
Beauty is a waste when the beholder has no taste.
Fenty! Well, we have what we came here for. Come, before our dear Favonian friends arrive. Leave nothing for them to find.
Honorary Knight, you're awake. I wouldn't say he's all right, exactly. I found you lying unconscious outside the cathedral and used my elemental powers to heal you. That bard awakened first, but strangely, my healing powers had almost no effect on him. This is the first time I've encountered such a patient. But he just said, it's completely normal, and then got up.
He left? Already? Where did—
The symbol of Mondstadt's hero. That's what he said. I wanted to stop him, but Jean, I mean, Master Jean, said to let—
Paimon remembers Venti healing under that. It's probably due to the connection between Windrise and the Animal Archon. Master—
The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. I said the exact same thing last time. So you noted. This isn't something I'm meant to discuss with ordinary people. But as you know, visions are external magical foci that only a small minority of people possess. They use these visions to channel elemental power. In truth, every wielder of a vision is one who can attain godhood and ascend to Celestia.
Allergenes? Paimon's never heard of them before.
That's because this is a secret that only Archons are privy to. We don't need primitive tools like vision. Instead, each Archon has an internal magical focus that resonates directly with Celestia itself, known as a gnosis. It's just a glowing glass ball I carry around to avoid suspicion.
So who was that nasty woman who sent Paimon flying and stole your gnosis?
Her name is Signora, number 8 of the Harbingers. She and the rest of the Harbingers have been given godlike executive authority by the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya, and with it, strength surpassing that of other mortals.
The Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya? Isn't—
Indeed. She is one of the 7. The Tsaritsa who reigns from her winter palace. And the one person that the Fatui Harbingers all— The 7 don't always get along well, but still. I never thought that she would plot to steal another Archon's Gnosis. How should I put— 500 years ago, I knew her well. But I can't say the same is true now. You see, a certain catastrophe happened 500 years ago. And after that, she cut off all ties with me. But we can save discussion of the Cryo Archon and the Fatui for another day. If you seek the rest of the 7, many difficulties lie ahead of you still. You should head for Mondstadt's neighboring nation of Liyue. The Geo Archon who reigns there, unlike me, administrates his entire region personally. He only descends once every year to give his divine predictions, which set the direction for Liyue for—
Even so, it sounds like he works much harder than a certain...
In any case, this year's Rite of Descension is soon to begin. If you miss it, you'll just have to wait another year.
What? Oh, why didn't you tell us before? Well,
One moment, Windborn Outlander. Yep, Traveler. As you set off on your journey once again, you must remember that the journey itself has meaning. The birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities. The destination is not everything. So before you reach— Great! So, that's that for the Animo Archon's admonishments. Back to If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb. Well then, best be—
So, you've got a taste for adventure too. I must say, the patrons have been in a bit, though the topic on everyone's lips is more of even minding my own.
uh-oh. It's not one of those. If so, Paimon needs to take a deep breath.
It's not a particularly scary story, no. It's the tale of the dark.
Did the bartender just say something?
You weren't even listening. Anyway, it is said that he appears in the middle of the night to fight evil, and but to be honest, I don't have... unless, of course... I would happily take that as proof of his existence. I'm told that there have been a handful of sightings. Nevertheless, if you want to know more, ask...
Dark Knight Hero, but just a little wonder who it could be. Once you're ready, let's head out to the...
Welcome. How can I help you?
Not even one spicy dish.
Welcome. How can I help you? Haven't you heard? Which should I choose?
You want to find out about the Dark Knight? Look no further. It's me. I am the Dark... I'm joking. Jokes aside, I do think that the Dark Knight hero and I have one thing in common.
What's that?
It's the way he sticks to his principles.
Wow, so you're a nocturnal vigil...
No.
Why is that?
People only start worrying about spiritual fulfillment once they have enough material. It's the same in every hero story, isn't it? No, it's nothing like that.
Same difference. You are the boss of the Cat's Tail after all.
Why don't you ask the guards at the city gate? They do night shifts all the time.
You want to know about... In fact, I'm one of the few who has seen him with my own two eyes.
Great! This is the guy. So, just who is the Dark Knight
Whoa, slow down. Well, I was patrolling one night when suddenly I heard something. I rushed. I saw a gang of suspicious-looking fellows who looked like they were up to no good, so I quickly hid.
Hid?
That was when he appeared. He was dressed in black from head to toe, perfectly hidden in the night. The way he crept up on those bad guys must have felt like a living night.
Wow!
Guess what I did next? I wasn't the bad guy. Why would I need to run away? Still, I did leave the scene. I didn't want to be a nuisance to the Dark Knight here. So instead, I headed to the Knights of Favonius' residence. Correct. I thought surely someone with such a strong sense of justice and who voluntarily protects Mondstadt is But it seems I checked everywhere, and there were no signs of—
So you're saying whoever it is can't be from the Knights of Avonius after—
Yes. But I just can't understand. Why would I'm sure they would warmly welcome someone of his abilities.
So, the point you're trying to make is, you don't know who the Dark Knight hero is either?
Hey, don't be like that. At least by talking to me, you've ruled out a few more people. Anyway, try asking at the flower shop. I heard a girl that—
What's wrong with... Why can't I get him out of...
Hello?
My hero! Oh, sorry. Just hearing his name gets me lost in thought. Is it that obvious? Oh no. What am I going to do?
Huh? What's Diluc got to...
Well, I guess I might as well spill the beans then. I used to think Diluc was the one for... But ever since the time I was rescued by the Dark Knight hero...
Wowee! You saw the Dark Knight hero?
It all happened so... All I remember is seeing a flash of fire. But I felt safe. I only saw his silhouette, but who knows? Now that you mention it, a pyrovision does seem... It lit up the whole area in an instant. I remember...
Okay, then. Well, thanks for the... So, based on... All we need to do is find a wealthy, vision-wielding vigilante who's not one of the knights. But we already asked so many people. Let's take a look around the city at nighttime.
We grew up together after all.
Moon pie. That's what I'll make tonight.
Of course they're flowers.
Mondstadt welcomes you.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice.
Hello, nice... It's getting dark. Let's stick around Mondstadt. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll meet the Dark Knight hero.
Welcome. How can I help you?
When I was adventuring in the ash.
The Dark Knight hero is Master Diluc?
After managing to steer clear of the guard's patrol route, I never anticipated I'd run into you. Dark Knight hero? Sounds awfully derivative to me. Please tell me you didn't come up with that.
How is this the first you've heard of the name? Every man and his dog in Mondstadt is yapping about...
I do not concern myself with idle chatter. Though, I suppose I may take the idleness of others as a sign that peace prevailed.
Huzzah! The great mystery of the Dark Knight Hero of Mondstadt. Now then, Mr. Dark Knight.
Please stop calling me that. Seriously, it makes me
Not surprised. It's the stupidest superhero name Paimon's ever heard. You should come up with something more original. Like,
Pie?
Captain Pyro! Tell us, Captain Pyro, what happened here?
It was the Abyss.
Them again?
I don't know what, considering that I've proven myself to be one step ahead of them on countless occasions. Who would be? The Knights are, for the most part, and utterly I cannot trust them to take this matter over. That's not my point. Well, I hope...
Oh? What is it, Master?
You must keep my... Above all, it is crucial that you do not let the Knights of Favonius know I am connected to any...
What's that sound? Yikes!
They appear to just be small-timers. You should... I cannot afford delays on a... Remember, don't tell a soul.
Hey! You're just gonna...
Greetings. I thought I heard... Did you see anything out of the...
Nope. Nuh-uh. Unless you're looking for the Dark Knight Hero, in which case...
The Dark Knight Hero? You...
Oh, the Dark Knight Hero is, him!
You? Wait a second. Rumors were circulating about the Dark Knight Hero...
Oh!
Why would you lie to me about that? Never mind. You don't seem like bad folk, but I do hope you will visit the Knights of Favonius soon, where we can discuss the Dark Knight. You know, some things are best... Duty...
Seems like Huffman has something he really wants to say to you about the Dark Knight Hero. Better head over to the Knights of Favonius and see if you can find him.
Oh, it's you two. So, the Dark Knight Hero. Do you have anything else you're able to share with me? Ah, yes, of course I should fill you in first. Apologies for my appalling lapse of etiquette. The situation is...
Jeez, what horrible handwriting. Let me take a closer look.
Indeed. Although this is written in the common tongue, it appears that a cipher has been used in many places. Nevertheless, one can grasp the general message from the non-ciphered portions alone. This is a war declaration from the Abyss Order to the Dark Knight.
Does that mean the bad guys want the Dark Knight Hero to go away forever and ever?
Something like that. Thus, after all, this matter no longer concerns merely the Dark Knight Hero himself. If you find out anything at all...
A war declaration sent by the Abyss Order? This is not good news at all for Master Diluc. Quick, we should go tell him right away!
I take it you're about to... I'm aware of it. Though I appreciate you for taking the trouble to come all this way.
What?
The Dawn Winery's intelligence network extends...
Great! So...
I'm open to suggestions. No. That would be playing right into the hand. They know full well that we don't exactly see eye to eye. If my identity were... After all, no powerful organization wishes to be...
Ooh, the Abyss Orders really tell you...
There is a way. Specifically...
Obscured portions? You mean the bits Paimon can't read?
It must be a cipher only understood by members of the Abyss Order, used to spread messages within the organization. It's not simply a war declaration, but also when you take a stand that makes you a hero to one party, you also become a villain. Since I've been the Abyss Order's enemy, they've made me the target around which they can rally their troops and unite their strength.
Wow, seems like it takes a lot of brains to...
I understand my enemy well, is all.
So what are we gonna do about the intel that's written in gibberish?
Simple. When you don't understand something, I've already tracked down one of their strongholds. If you're interested. This is the abandoned ruins like these are come on.
Time for retribution! Ha! Ha! Ha!
How did you find me?
I am no knight of Favonius. Now stop.
I see you received our letter.
You appear to have misunderstood the situation.
Did you just use a pyro vision to shoot fire from your hands? Ah, it burns!
Let's see how long it takes for you to crack.
Stop! Stop! Please! Pain, I beg you! I'll talk. This order. We've a master. They will march on the Mondstadt city gates. That's everything I know.
That's it? Now that I have the information I would be grateful if you could keep...
Yes, Master Diluc.
Why are you acting so strange?
In light of what just went down here, Master Diluc has officially reached #1 on Paimon's people not to tick off under any circumstances list.
If we do not make contact with the it's you. We've just held a meeting to decide on an appropriate course of action. Can you guess what it is? No, that would send a signal that the Knights are in favor of the Dark Knight's hero's continued presence and encouraging this kind of individual.
Oh, well, what?
Find out the Dark Knight hero's true identity and offer him our protection.
Protection? He seems to be doing just fine without your protection so...
Well, since you've aided the Knights in the past, I might as well just tell you. The offer of protection is just a ruse in order for the Knights of Favonius to take over full and exclusive responsibility for this.
You aren't gonna let the Dark Knight hero be all heroic and stuff?
Firstly, to show the might of the Knights of Favonius, to prove to the people. Secondly, the Abyss Order have no mercy in their hearts. It would only serve to further their nefarious...
Gosh, Paimon never knew the life of a knight involved so much untold anguish before.
But none of this will work if we don't establish...
There's no need to despair, Huffman. Just follow my...
Captain
Lately, Master Diluc has been working the bar at the Angel's Share every night. All I need you to do is keep him in your sight. Think you can...
Yes, Captain Kaya. Master Diluc is the Dark Knight...
Who knows? It's just a hunch. I've been known to be wrong.
Wow. Paimon feels we saw a whole new side of the Knights of Favonius today. But Paimon... doesn't understand. How is Kaya so sure he knows who the Dark Knight hero is? We need to get to the winery and tell Master Diluc as soon as Paimonly possible. Master Diluc!
Yes. I should have known he would see this as the perfect opportunity to...
Sounds like there's a bit of bad blood between you guys.
I shan't get into that now. All we need to do now is think of a counterplan. That won't work. It will only arouse the Knight's suspicion if I don't show up as they're expecting. That's what Kaya is counting on.
So what are we gonna...
Patience. If they intend to monitor me, then we can use this to create the...
What's in a labla? And...
If you want to find out, maybe you can do me a small favor.
Oh, come on!
In Mondstadt, mist flowers are most commonly found in a region just northwest of the If you could gather some for me, I'd be most grateful. I will... Allow me to introduce the wine...
So many mist...
So...
Oh my goodness. The winery owner... don't worry, sir. It is always...
Huh? What's so life-threatening about...
please, excuse me. I must get to work.
What's he gonna do with a bunch of mist flowers?
Long story short, a few days ago, the winery was experimenting with some new flavors. They wanted to see if mist flower can truly add a crisp and... Sure enough, they discovered that the flower's extract...
So the new batch is selling like...
No, not potent in terms of attracting customers. Slimes need to extract elemental energy to survive. For them, this substance is simple. So I thought to myself, I wonder how much trouble I could cause now that I...
Yikes! What was that no...
Oh, cold! So cold.
Marvelous work. Don't fret.
Marvelous. Jolly hope.
This is what I was talking about. Mist flower extract. Or
Wow! It really has a
sprinkle a little on the ground over there. Careful. It appears the potent. We better get rid of them before.
Windblade!
Dodge this!
Yes. The plan is... And so, I expect it to...
Are you You're the only person...
I have persevered alone. Now,
Well, if you already made up... But until that moment comes, we can still help you out where we can. Hey, don't...
I am indeed indebted to you.
Let's wait until evening to meet Master Diluc at the tavern.
Well, that's not bad.
When I was adventuring in the Ashen Sea.
Greetings, Mr. Hop.
Travel.
Oh, we were in...
What would you like to drink?
I'll have a...
Ooh, but... Aw, but Paimon forgot to bring her coin pouch. Do you have any more on you?
Then I must regretfully ask you to come back when you can pay.
Well, in that case, let this be my treat.
No need. We'll be back in... Huffman showed up just as expected. Okay, remember the plan? Go to the city's side gate and place the elemental bait. Whoa! You used all of it! This is gonna be pretty epic. Yikes! Here comes the slimes! Quick, let's get to the tavern before anyone spots us!
Captain Kaya,
We're back!
Mr. Huffman! Mr. Huff...
What is it? What happened?
It's...
Slimes. You see...
We do, but... Sir, there are more slimes out there now.
Surely this couldn't be the Abyss Order's secret, but I have a...
Oh? The matter of your dandelion wine?
No, that's not what I'm...
So this is how the Knights of Favonius can... The Abyss Order is encroaching on the city gates, and your response is to sit... It's like I've always said. The Knights are not to be trusted.
I shall set off at once. May I have a quiet word?
Huh?
Shh, keep your voice down. I presume you know what this is about. Please watch Diluc. I must head to the side gate, but I'll be back shortly. I'm counting on you.
Good. That's him.
Everything's going according...
I must get going to...
Ah, there you are. Dealing with you will be the easy part.
Classic Master Diluc!
Nothing more than a few... No time to chat.
Glad that's settled. Let's get back to the tavern. You think Huffman is back yet?
This moment will be frozen in time. Don't push your luck.
Seems Huffman hasn't yet he made it in.
The situation is sorted now.
That is a surprise. Perhaps the Knight's true calling is to be slime exterminators. Who knows? Domestic.
How come you're sweating so much? You didn't leave, did you? Is it? But if that's the case, why are you all...
Uh-oh, Huffman is getting...
Excuse me, sir. Might I be so bold? Did you see Master D-Luke... today's bartender. Did you see him leave just now?
Yikes! He's asking other customers!
Master D-Luke? Why, no. He's been behind the bar this entire...
I see.
Mr. Huffman, your dandelion wine. You ought to get back after this. Send my regards to the rest.
Oh. Never mind. I must be going. How odd.
Whew, that was too...
I foresaw this event. So, all the guests here tonight, save you two, are my own people from the Dawn Wine.
They're all in on it?
Not all of them. Or should I say,
Kaya, where did you come...
I just picked a good spot to quietly sit.
What? You've been here this whole...
Correct. The Dark Knight Hero's Alibi. I think it's my favorite chapter so far. More...
So? You play...
Come now, D-Luke. You know me better than that. I was just curious, and you did not disappoint.
I have nothing to prove.
Oh, naturally. I must say, though, one thing I didn't see coming is that the mighty Dark Knight hero would actually need help.
Sorry, we're closing.
All right, all right. I have no further need of wine. Just one last thing before I go.
It had better be the very last thing.
I feel strangely comforted by the fact you now have an assistant, D-Luke. I hope you all have a wonderful night.
What was all that about?
Thank you for all your help with this matter.
Wow!
I'm in the habit of working alone. In the future, if there's anything...